Hey y'all, I'm Miss Robyn and I teach first grade at the primary school. And the book I've chosen to read to you today is After the Fall. And it's about Humpty Dumpty when he falls off the wall. Okay? So this is called After the Fall. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day, I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. I know y'all know the story about Humpty Dumpty. Look, it says Kings County Hospital. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together again. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. Look at Humpty Dumpty, he's on the floor. He's not up here in his bed. After that day, I became afraid of heights. That means he was afraid to go up very high. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. Look at all this cereal. He was too scared to get the good stuff way up high. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. He was afraid to go back up there. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Wonder what it could be. I think we see a hint. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day, I kept trying and trying. He wasn't going to give up until I got it just right. Oh my goodness, how fabulous. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. Oh no, what could it be? They always do. I almost walked away again. But then I thought about all the time I had spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. So I just decided to climb this wall again. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time. Oh, he was being so brave. Until I was no longer afraid. Look at Humpty Dumpty. Yay! Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. He is so proud. Look at there. The end. And I learned how to fly. Okay, so Humpty Dumpty overcame his fears. I hope you enjoyed this book. Thank you.